Working with Plagiocephaly pediatric helmet and development. Now I'm going to pop up a couple of YouTube videos on this. I've covered a lot on helmets. The first thing you have to do, and I almost wanted a stat order, you don't work around reshaping the head without working with your ophthalmologist. I don't want the eye orbit to be off. There should be a good developmental pediatric ophthalmologist that you're working with, that they're checking not only that if you need glasses or not, but also too, because a lot of times you're not hitting your milestones, so you're not working on your head shape, and it's due to vision. So, and that's what's very important with your child. So you want to work with to make sure that they're not restructuring the head, right? And you guys can do this. Take your head right now. It doesn't take much. And now just twist. Keep your head still, and now twist. Right? When I'm just doing something like this, I can't see you anymore. My vision's gone. It doesn't take much to throw off an eye orbit, and you don't want to do that. I'm not meaning to scare you, but I don't understand how they, again, if you're misguided on that. If you're working with an ophthalmologist, then great, you've got that covered. Make sure that the eye orbit, the eye orbit around the eye, as well as the eye is in going back into place okay. Secondly, a pediatric helmet might seem like it's 6 ounces to you, but to equivalent to a 16-pound baby, to a 150-pound person, that same helmet would be 5 pounds 4 ounces. They were not meant to lift and work with heads. So, and also too, the vision placement. If you just do this, right, you don't see as much peripherally. So now I have to twist more. And this is where they get wobbly. So you really, with the helmet, I would start with the independent sitting course that I have and go from there and working on those skills, because the head lift, especially when the helmet comes off. So you almost want to repeat when the helmet comes off, because they're learning how to be too abrupt with their movements, crash test dummies, they have different kind of peripherals, so it throws off their structure for movement due to the weight of the helmet as well as the size of the helmet, and then how it visually obstructs, right? So again, if I'm doing like this, look at what I can see. If I'm just doing this, it's, you know what I mean? Like now I've got to turn here to have the same vision, right? When then they go, well, my kid's ADD. Well, because I'm learned to I've got to go, I can't talk to you. Here I can kind of talk to you and go over, right? But, you know, I can't talk to you. And that's where you have those kind of issues later on with emotional, social emotional development, because again, that's one of the risks of having helmets. I get it, we need to change the head shape. But if we'd been on milestone tracking, we wouldn't have had the head shape issue. So head shape only used to be for those stuck in the vaginal canal, and now it's because of just overall global development issues, because they're not hitting their milestones. This is why. But again, we can't go back 5 minutes. I'm not here to beat you up. I don't want it to sound like that. But part of my lives is to give information to someone that's considering a helmet just as much as my lives are here for those who have one. So that's what you need to work on, because again, the sitting is here. Again, because I've got blinders on and I'm not going here. So watch the videos that I've done, because I've actually worked with children with helmets and explain what happens with the vision and the movement. And that's your first priority to work on, is to make sure that the spine is on track for visual movement, not, you know, overall overcompensations or deviations that way due to the vision. But get to an ophthalmologist if you haven't done it.